Knobbe.
We can have the community interest, the public interest served with competition, and New York City shows that. We can have competition without harmful state regulations and with a local franchising authority, and that's shown in New York. But there are places in New York State and around the country that just have channels. They don't have facilities. They don't have the training that will allow people to have access to the technology to put on their programs. And at BronxNet, viewership is, well, according to independent market research, 60% of the Bronx watches BronxNet on some level. And if you look at all the city access centers, usage is up. And if we can protect and provide provisions for our colleagues and the public across the country, we're doing something excellent that is part of democracy in the digital age and community development through media. It's something that we're passionate about, and a lot of people around this country are passionate about, and all the volunteers, over 1 million around the country, get passionate about, because the services we provide, well, there are positive outcomes, whether it be locally generated content, whether it be professional development, career development for students who their first time they're working with this technology and having this media access is through our facilities. And we have like people who are Emmy Award winning producers who started at stations like ours who got a fast track in their careers because of this availability and this access. So when we partner with cable companies, and cable companies are good corporate citizens, there's a lot of good that can come from that. And in New York, if AT&T, if in New York City, even with all the leverage in what I consider the greatest city in the world, or a media capital in the world, in New York City, even with all the leverage, if AT&T were to be negotiating, were to attempt to enter the market and provide competition in New York City, it would be a different story than the new entrant that's Verizon in terms of that public interest being served. So channel slamming, degradation of quality, and making sure that our communities have the best access to the most, the best technologies, the most cutting edge technologies. It's vital, it's important, and we want to work with you on that.